Hello and happy Friday. So today I want to show you some items I picked up at newsstands in different places in Europe. And all of these items have something in common. They're all a book or magazine bundled with a prize or toy, or in this case a banknote, or even a cooking item. So this is a way to entice people to purchase the item by including a toy or limited edition toys, or toys that might be specific to a culture that tourists might be interested in getting. Like if they wanted to try some local cuisine and they were in an airport and they were just doing a stopover, and they might say, well, I'd like to try something from Croatia, and here's some spices. Or I like being in this part of Europe, and I'd like to have one of these little Trabant cars to take home. Or maybe you just collect things and you get a banknote from a different country. And so it's a pretty clever way to sell things. So I understand that in places in Europe, they're trying to ban these because they say it's a waste of plastic and it creates plastic in the environment and so forth. But I have to admit, it is awfully fun, as a tourist at least. And I also know that they have little projects where they might have a piece of a continuing project and then the instructions. So every month, if you go back to the newsstand, you might put together something, like an Iron Man helmet or an R2-D2 droid or something. So anyway, on my last trip to Europe, I bought these two, and on the couple of trips before that, I bought these. So I thought I had enough to show you in a video, and I had enough variety of things to show you what these are like and what you can expect to get. So I'm going to start with these soccer players. So these were in Hamburg, and each book comes with 2 official Playmobil DFB star figures, and presumably each figure comes with a soccer ball, and there's a facsimile of their autograph on each one. So this is Ilkay Gundogan. This is Nicholas Füllkrug. This is Kai Havertz. And this is the goalie, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And when I was there, I understood that the goalie was kind of a chase figure. So let's see what you get. These were like €5 each or so. I don't think it was that much. So I'm opening the first pack here. And first you get a magazine, and I do believe that both of these magazines are the same. It's Top 11 Extra, and we get some pictures of the team. Here's Kai Havertz, and here's the Kai Havertz figure. And I believe that they had the entire team available. So we can look at the different players. And there's some emoji for different plays from the season. They have some other items you can collect here, like trading cards. Here's some game and it shows you all the figures you can collect. So I think the goalie was a good catch. And so I've got here Nicholas Fulkrug, and he's right here. So that's the real Nicholas, and this is the figure. And here's Gundogan. We've got a cat here. And Gundogan is, let's see. Oh my. Where's Gundogan at? And yeah, I don't see him. Well, who else do I have? I have Ter Stegen. And he's right here. And here he is on the figure. Just can't find Gundogan. Am I blind? Maybe he'll come up in the magazine. Jude Bellingham. So it gives you a little profile of each player. Hold on one second. She's being bad, knocking things off shelves. Cristiano Ronaldo. I feel like he's pretty famous. Yamo. It looks like part of a poster in here. A fold-out poster to put on your wall. And quite a lot of posters in here. Okay. I can't find this one player. Am I reading it right? Gundogan. Why is he not in the magazine? Well, some of you, fans can maybe help me with that. Now here's an ad from Minecraft. So let's check out these two players. Sadly, the boxes got crushed, but they are official merchandise with the little hologram sticker. There's some stats on the back of each box, and it shows the position. I guess there's birth date, height, and their weight. 83 kilograms, 1.88 meters, or 188. I'm guessing that's the height. So let's put together this first figure, and then we can keep the box. So first we get a little, we get a little insert with the stars, and it shows you have a checklist of all the players. Okay. So the player is already assembled. Only thing you gotta put together is the soccer ball. And that should go together really easily. And it's got the unique design on it. So this is put this back in. So this is Nicholas right here with his soccer ball, and it's a great Playmobil figure. I thought they were going to be unassembled, but they're actually already assembled in the box. So unfortunately it can't kick, which is a limitation of Playmobil figures, but he can use his head. So that's our first figure. And let's open Gunnigan. The same insert on the inside, and you put together the soccer ball. It looks like this. It just snaps together. And here he is, number 21. And the details are really, really good, as you can see. Okay. And we got these two. Okay. And I'm guessing that the magazine is the same, but no Gundam. That's probably gonna drive me crazy at some point today. Okay, so let's check these figures out. This is Kai Havertz. He's got some pretty cool hair. He's number 7. And here's the soccer ball. And finally we get the goalie, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And there's a picture. And he also has some cool hair. On the back it has his name. Oh, we should check the back of all of them. Yeah, they also have their names on the back, which is a really cool touch with their number. Put together his soccer ball. And he looks great with his goalie shirt on. Number 1. So that's in my opinion, for these magazines, that's a very nice collection. And I kind of regret that I didn't just go for the whole team while I was there, because that would have been really cool. So I'm gonna move these just a little bit aside. And let's look at this. Now this is Kobanichi no Kanichi. And this is a magazine about different countries, and it includes a banknote from the country. And I think this might be geared for kids so they can learn a little geography. So first you get a nice Republic of I'm sorry, the Republic of Venezuela. And this I have this banknote already. It's a nice one. It's not worth very much, but it's a nice. If you were to start a banknote collection, this is a nice one to have in your collection. Well, I'll leave it up for the video. Let's take a look at the book you get. And as you can see, it shows some of the coins. And it says there's a deal to get the complete set. Then it shows some different coins. This look like knife coins from China to me. Yeah, this is not Venezuelan money at all. This is Chinese. These are knife coins, and I think in my channel, I've shown you some of these. So, yeah, that's exactly what these are, knife coins. And these are the regular coins. So I think this is really just about banknotes and coins, numismatics. And you've got a classical Greek coin here. Looks like Alexander the Great on it, maybe. And then we get, I think, these are coins from Thailand or somewhere in Southeast Asia. Yeah, these are Thai coins. And then we get to the section about Venezuela. And Venezuela is obviously a really beautiful country. And it talks a little bit about the bolivar, the banknote. This is 2 Bolivar. And I want to say, and I may be incorrect, but they're named after Simon Bolivar. And it tells you who the individual on the banknote is. And this is all written in the language they speak in Croatia, which is called Croatian when you're in Croatia. And in Bosnia, it's called Bosnian. And in Montenegro, it's called Montenegrin. And in Serbia, it's called Serbian. But it's all basically varying dialects of the same language when I was there. So this is a neat thing. So with that magazine, I've got, for my goodies, I've got now 4 figures and a banknote. Get some coffee. This next one is a big magazine, and I also bought this when I was in Zagreb airport. I had a layover, and then I flew out of Zagreb, and I landed in Croatia, where I found many more of these. But I wasn't sure if I'd ever get a chance to get these again, so I bought these in the airport. Now this I was particularly excited about because it includes a meal. So this is tomato classic. I don't know if this is a dip or a soup, or maybe it's a salad topping. But it's really cool to get a food packet or a seasoning packet from, and it's still good, June 21st, 2026. So this is Dobra Hrana. Dobra means hello, or I think, or maybe, gosh, was it hello or thank you? I knew when I was there. I was starting to pick up the language. Okay, I think it's hello. So this is a magazine all about cooking, with all kinds of ads for products they have over there. And here's one of the products we got. I think these are the 3 you could get from the Newstand magazines. And some wine, 2024 vintage. And I'm sure there's lots of great cooking tips and ideas presented in this magazine. That's some dark bread right there. There's a Vermeer painting that looks like Marie Antoinette. I think that's that's an African beverage, I think. Kava or something like that. Or where it's ground up from roots, I think. And I want to say it's a drink and they use it for cooking. Bread. Carla was a brand we saw a lot over there. Lots of bread making. And some of this bread looks really good too. It's artisanal bread. Almost every other page is about bread making. And it all looks really good. This all looks really good. And I did go into a bakery or two when we were in the Balkans and deeply enjoyed what I found in there. Focaccia. Some interesting things about the Balkans is one thing I thought was interesting is the coffee they drink. They drink regular coffee like everybody else, but the most common and popular coffee are little instant packs. And in the grocery stores they sell 2-in-1 and 3-in-1 or no sugar or cream added packs of instant coffee in all kinds of varieties, and they just love those. And I had to take some home because they are really good. There are different brands that we don't have here. This magazine must be all about bread, because I don't see a lot of other I don't see a lot of other, unless this is the bread issue of, but like every picture is, well, there's some meat. And we get the different types of bread. Unleavened bread. She loves to start my videos, and there's not much I can do about it. If I close the door, she will beat on the door, and that's all you'll hear. So I let her in, and I let her do what she wants to do. And she wants to be in the video. She likes to be on camera, and she likes to look at all the stuff. But she's the sweetest cat in the world. I mean, I don't think I've ever met a sweeter cat. But it's also kind of hard to turn a page when she's laying on your magazine. Just go ahead and lay on the magazine. It's okay. I'll move on to the next thing, Trixie. You can lay on the magazine. I mean, all this is just bread. So if you want to lay on the magazine, here. There's a lot of pretty pictures of bread in here. And olive oil and tattoos. Yeah. Oh, we get to other meat food. I see some shrimp. I see some meats. Okay, it wasn't just bread. Look at that. That's, hold on. Tripe. That's tripe. Okay, there's some interesting pictures in this, to be honest. There's some fish. Some people would find that very unappetizing, and some people would find that very appetizing. Fish soup. This is fish soup with fish heads in it. Not altogether unusual in Europe. That's as cool as a poster. There's a lot of good pictures in this magazine, to be honest. Trixie, do you want to lay on this? Would you like to lay on that plastic so you can relax a little bit? Here, why don't you lay on the plastic? I gotta finish the video. There you go. Okay. This is the last thing. I'm gonna show you. This is also bought in Zagreb, and I saw this Trabant car. That, you know, that old car we used to see when we saw movies about the Soviet Union, like Moscow on the Hudson and stuff. That classic boxy Iron Curtain car, you know. And so this is a little diecast one in this, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, so here's the little magazine. It has a picture of the car on the cover, and I think that's the actual car, unless it's a very detailed toy, because you can see the little details under the grill and stuff. If that is a toy, I'd be surprised. And here on the back, you have some of the other cars that I guess you could collect if you bought this. Trabant 601. It shows quite a lot of pictures of the history of the car. Oh, that's a good picture of it. A really good picture. You could you could also frame something like that on your wall. And an article about it. And there's one driving down the road. So this is just a cool little insert. And then you get this car in a box. A 1/60 scale. Put out Super 9 scale models. And it says free. So it's a free gift. Oop. I think it might have let's see. Let's take a look at our car. All right. The details are really pretty good. The headlights are painted silver. They're not little plastic pieces, but that's okay. The grill does look like a separate part. In this angle, the car looks much bigger, doesn't it? It's very shiny, and it does have little rubber tires with tread on them, and it has little additional hubcaps. The doors do not open, but you can see some details in the interior. The seats, the steering wheel, and the dashboard. On the rear of the car, they have the make and model here written on. The brake lights, the bumpers. So pretty good detailed little model here. Unfortunately, there is a pretty good little scratch on it right there, but that's okay. It still looks pretty good. So it's just cool to have one of these. I mean, these are kind of hard to find in America. So anyway, that was a little video showing you the free things you can get. And here are the free things I got by buying Newstand magazines. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment and a thumbs up, and click the bell icon. All of that helps my channel very much. And I'll see you again probably Sunday. Bye.